A few weeks before Christmas, when all through the place, some people took issue with a certain Santa's race. A small little mob, proverbial torches in hand, in hopes the Mall of America would meet their demands. Santa isn't black, they chant in an empty chair, knowing that old St. Nicholas would soon sit there. The time for his appearance was drawing near. Roll up the curtains, Santa Claus will soon appear. And out into the masses, a voice cuts through the chatter. Santa Claus, white or black, it doesn't matter! The cheers eclipsed the hate. The mob gave pause. For a mountain of a man had appeared, the great one, Samoa Claus. The Claus says this, the race is not an issue. Whining and crying about color, the Claus says take a tissue. Festivities are upon us, and the Claus has come to town. If you're feeling raw, the Claus will lay the Smackdown. The most electrifying man that you will ever see. The only thing you've proven is that not all Grinches are green. It's the holiday season. They've waited all year. The people don't see color. They just know that Santa's here. You think for one single solitary second that the Claus was too afraid? The Claus will take his size 13 boot and stick it in your candy cane. And if you know your role, shut your mouth, he continued to explain. In just 5 seconds, the people will chant the Claus's name. Santa, Santa, the people indeed chanted. The mob started to disperse. Their holiday jeers recanted. A sore issue for Samoa Claus. His nostrils flared with rage. The Claus, still steaming mad, his eyebrow did raise. His muscles tensed, his eyes a fiery bright red. The children backed away, hearts filled with dread. Samoa Claus then realized, while his point was made, it was still the holiday season. Violence he usually forbade. The Claus would like to apologize. There's no doubt. But it's important to remember what Christmas is about. Peace on earth and goodwill towards others. Treat your fellow man like he was your brother. The Claus says it doesn't matter what color your skin. White, black, yellow, brown, you're all the same within. It doesn't matter what your preference, whether it's straight or gay, male, female, or in between. Allow the Claus to explain. There's no room for violence or ill will of any sort. And if you still disagree, the Claus will kindly retort. It's a time of giving, not of punches, but presents. More to give than to receive. The Claus ended his lesson. The children's fears vanished. Their smiles did return, as did Santa's, beaming brightly, knowing his lesson was learned. Right back to business, Samoa Claus in his chair, to hear of their wishes, the children in good care. And so the day ended. The mall was about to close. The small mob stood quietly as Samoa Claus rose. He stood up with a smile. His anger totally retreated, mostly because he knew that their hate was defeated. The Claus turns things over to a Kringle named Chris, and he too knows it all, and says only this. You know what happens when you're a Grinch on any day, not just Christmas? Do you all know what happens?
You just made the list!